Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. I'm Shadowcoast, and welcome to our Shadowcoast Ebon Blade Gryffindor playthrough. We're going to stick with Gryffindor here on out. So let's get to it. We're just going to take a quick minute to kind of explore. I don't think there's anything in here that we can interact with, up to my knowledge. This is my kind of first playthrough, so I don't have any tricks or tips. I'm going to kind of take it as it comes. I'm assuming, do we go down? No, we do not go down. Oop.
Revelio.
You know what we should do? I guess we go up. Can we go back in? Nothing is revealed. Alright, that's good to know.
Now, which way is the common room?
Alright, I'm assuming... What's this? Level 1 locked. We're gonna have to get a locking spell.
Revelio.
Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
How do we can't interact with that. We're gonna go ahead and, I guess, walk into the common room.
They're lucky they didn't end up as Dragonfield, like that poor man from the Ministry. Can't imagine starting. Who does Nelly
She
think
gets
she
gold
is anyway?
every year. I thought potions required precision. The transfiguration.
What's this? House chest. Nothing to place in there.
Still not working. Ugh.
Alright, what are you trying to do here?
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I studied with him.
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did a study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, we'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Get
Not
some
at
info.
all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Good to know.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Well,
Wish you
good
luck.
luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
She seems to be on the younger side.
My mother adores me.
Let's see what this dude is doing.
Oh, I don't like how flying messes up.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It is true.
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
Good to know.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
So what are people saying about my travels here?
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Okay. That could be helpful. Let's grab some else to eat. I don't think we've eaten since we got here.
You'll like it, trust me. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself.
Well, I'll be. It's a Weasley.
Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a 1st year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well, and she's an incredibly powerful witch.
So, do you have a knack for potions too?
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Alright, nice meeting you, Gareth.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Revelio.
Play some music. So, I don't know if this is like a save point. I think it is, but we're gonna get a move on. Lots to experience and learn. All right.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
All right.
Here you are.
Got a special book.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Well, thank you. And it just poofs into my pocket.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Great to know.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
How do we open
I
it?
certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will
Revelio.
also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
I'm clicking T in the bottom right because it looks like that's the guide, but nothing's happening yet.
Ah,
So
the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
that's awkward.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Field guide page, got it. This portrait depicts the wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir, as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken. He once said S instead of F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. You just unlocked the field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appear here. Pages collected in Hogwarts. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. Alright. Collecting your first field guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Great. So select field guide pages. Earn challenge at each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Okay.
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Is this a Rebellio? Nope, that's a lock.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Trying to run, but we can't yet. Alright. I am a pet person, though I prefer dogs over cats. And, get some more gold.
Revelio.
I think these are
Good timing.
save points.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Oh, it's
Your
auto
field
travel.
guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Alright, Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map, where students and professors live, and includes the house common rooms of the Great Hall. Select the South region flag to continue. South wing. This view you can see flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Gray are reveal location of undiscovered flames. Gotcha. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including Astronomy Tower, Library, and Greenhouse. Select the Annex, Library Annex. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Flue Flame for you. Use A and D to rotate the map to fast travel to the Central Hall Flue Flame. Central Hall. Alright. I guess we're leveraging the magic to fast travel, which I will not oppose to.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Alright, good. Just want to make sure I...
You can get
Revelio.
almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
I'm a little confounded. So Collect 2 field guide pages in Hogwarts. Gear appearance change. Is that glasses? Regalia spectacles. Okay. I'd rather like spells, but beggars can't be choosers. Collections. Oh wow, there is a lot of exploring to do. I doubt
Always something
that I
happening
will
here.
100%
It's the
this,
heart of the hive, our King's Cross station,
given the
so
time.
to speak.
I'm still struggling with that.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Alright, what's
You
Hogsmeade?
mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
What exactly is Defense Against the
Can you
Dark
tell
Arts?
me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Good to know. So, I mean, I already have a good sense of what each of these are, but I'm just kind of
What will I
interested to
learn in
hear
Charms class?
Exactly what you
Matilda's
might
viewpoint.
expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Alright, thank you,
Thank you,
Professor.
Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We have a decision to make. We're gonna I trust the Weasley family in general, but we're gonna
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
side with Fig.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Alright,
Yes,
good
Professor.
to know.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Alright, we're gonna be honest.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Alright. You can track available quests from the map. This symbol, yellow symbol, represents main quest. Completing main quest will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell or level requirements, so they have a little lock in them. In these cases, you will need to be the required level and/or have that required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professors' assignments, which are a little check mark there, or as quest rewards. Track a quest with the right mouse button to continue. Defense against the dark arts, charm class. So yeah, let's do defense against the dark arts.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
I certainly think that to be true. Okay, nice. We have
Revelio.
Cast Charmed Compass. The Charm Compass will lead you to anything you're tracking. Wait. Oh, it's like sending us where we need to go. Great.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as...
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Alright.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Anything?
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Alright.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Revelio.
Do come and find me if you stumble on
Protego.
something illuminating
Lumos.
that solves the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Lumos.
Alright. Can we... Like a moth to a frame. We're gonna click on that, and it's gonna hopefully...
I sent a love letter to
Revelio.
Okay, good to know.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could... Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Oh. You got a little moth.
Ronan certainly employed.
And we cast Lumos.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Field guide. Alright, you have unlocked rewards available in the challenge menu. So it says check back early and often, so we will. Great. Next is Hogwarts Regalia gloves. So we have the Regalia set. So speaking of which, face wear. We're gonna go ahead and check it out. Offense, no. Outfit, can we do any colors? We have 396 gold. Where is Lenora's? Up there.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I've
Revelio.
seen that.
Alright.
Protego!
So, gonna take a look here. We're still up. Challenges. Quests. Complete 2 main storyline quests. Complete 3 sad relationship quests. Alright, good to know. So I tend to get distracted with side quests. We're level 2, which is nice. Let's go ahead and open up the map. We're gonna go to Dark Arts class. There we go. And then we'll go to Charms class later. So I think it said it's through here. So
Revelio.
um 11 Eagle. So 1, 2, 3. So 14. I'm just like counting from left to right. It's 14. We want 7, 2, 4, 6, 8, 7. So spider maybe? Alright. We'll figure out that mystery later. Can maybe create a separate video on that. Let's get to the Dark Arts class here. Blue Flame discovered.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Ooh. We need to learn how to unlock doors.
You're at school to learn, not to frolic around like a...
I'm glad we have our little book. Alright, quest, let's begin. Hopefully we have enough time to complete this. We shall see.
Stupefy! Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time.
I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Steady your wand. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. I think this is easier with mouse and keyboard because you can kind of lead where it's going.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Alright, here we go.
Let us begin with a basic cast.
Alright, perform a basic attack.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Alright, so...
Well done.
Alright.
Levioso. Good.
Oh.
Now, the very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now,
Sebastian, I got your ticket, buddy. I think you're Slytherin.
Cast and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso, Protego. Lucky. Nothing lucky about it.
Good form.
I know.
Protego. Those things.
This can't be your
Alright, we're stupefying this guy.
Levioso.
I do enjoy lively duels.
Get back on the table, my man. Oh, we beat him.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I like how we like smile because we're so happy with ourselves.
And you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Oh snap, we're already earning points.
Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Alright.
All right. That's enough spectacle.
Revelio.
Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Alright, let me talk to the
Nice work.
Sebastian, and we're probably gonna wrap this up.
That duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand.
The
Then
borrowed
again,
one, mind you,
perhaps
until we
this
get our own.
wasn't your first duel.
I have my share of wand combat.
I've jeweled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest jewel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested.
Good to know. Bets against the Dark Arts, complete 2 main quests. Let's go ahead and collect some rewards. Charm class, go to charm class. Alright. I like, oh, this is the quest map, which is good. Get some legendary gloves. What's down here? Nope, field guide. Alright. Lots of things to unlock. So let's check out our inventory. Handwear. Black leather gloves. Is that what we revealed? I thought we revealed something a little more interesting. Are those legendary gloves? Gear appearance reward. Legendary gloves. I'm not seeing our 11 legendary gloves. Nope. Alright, well, we're gonna go with that. They don't really have any value. I don't know why we can't equip it. It said we got it, but maybe we have to go to a chest or something. We'll figure that out. It could be that we're just a student and they don't let you wear legendary gloves.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Alright. So we're gonna, unfortunately, I'm real life calls, so I'm gonna have to cut this short. Normally I'm gonna try to keep these to about an hour or less. This one's a little bit on the shorter side. But thank you so much for watching. We're gonna just kind of do some of the logistical movement here so that we can jump right into class next time. So we're gonna wait right outside and pick it up charm class next time. If you like what you see and you want to watch more of Shadowcoast Ebon Blade's wizarding adventure, please be sure to drop a thumbs up and comment. Your support means everything. And if you have any interest in supporting the channel, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you in future videos. Shadowcoast out.